Day 19, distractions. This is a great topic because it's like it goes hand in hand with, God's will, knowing His will, and walking in the Spirit. And a lot of times when we're about to walk into our destiny, the enemy will throw up distractions to try to keep us from moving into everything that God has for us. This touches a lot of different aspects. It's not just about distracting you from your destiny, but it's also temptation. It's also, when you, speaking specifically to deliverance, when somebody's about to be delivered from something that's been just completely holding them in bondage, the enemy will try to do anything he can to distract that person from keeping their eyes fixated on God. One of the coolest stories that actually speaks about this is in Luke 10:38 through 42 in the ESV. There's a story about Martha and Mary, and it says, "Now as they went on their way, Jesus entered a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet and listened to his teaching. But Martha was distracted with much serving. And she went up to him and said, 'Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me.' But the Lord answered her, 'Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken away from her.'" And so that's a really awesome story because it's a picture of how we can get so busy trying to serve God or others in our lives, or just going through the motions of what society has told us we need to do, where we don't even take the time to sit at God's feet. And it's so easy to get distracted by all the things we think we need to do. And so, a lot of times we have so many opportunities, and it's really important to learn how to set boundaries. When I first came back to the Lord, it seemed like there were always a million doors opening up, and still today, a million doors opening up, and which way do I go? But the Holy Spirit, and that's why I talked about being led by the Spirit first, is because when we're actually walking in the Spirit, He will lead us and guide us into what it is that He wants us to do. And so it's really important to identify when a distraction is being thrown up. And this is really important also because, if you look at the temptations that are thrown in our path. 1 Corinthians 10:13 in the ESV says, "No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and He will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, He will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it." So God is always going to show us the way out. God is always going to give us the strength that we need through Him in order to endure what it is that we're facing. And so also, this is really important, like I said, to deliverance. When you really look at putting on the full armor of God, we have to be ready and aware and know which way the enemy is going to come at us with the fiery darts, and where our chinks in our armor are, to be able to prepare and identify when distractions are coming our way. And so today I urge you, in Hebrews 12:2 it says, "Let us keep our eyes fixed on Jesus." So let's keep our eyes fixed on Him and be content with being in His presence and understanding what His heart is and which direction He wants us to go. God bless you guys and have a great day.